This is the right place, right? I'm not gonna have to go around this. I have to go around this, don't I? Crap. I just want my kind of daughter back. Why does all of this have to happen? There's that darn tree again. I really want to figure out what's going on with that place, but I'm not strong enough to go through that area yet. Which is frustrating. Look, the sun is rising and it's not even 3 o'clock yet. That does not happen. Maybe it happens that way in Poland, but as far as I know, that does not happen. I say in Poland because The Witcher is Polish. The series is Polish, that is, the author and the mythology. I really like the music in this game. I mean, you kind of have to have good music in a game like this. It's such a huge part of the experience. Holy crap. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, holy crap. Alright, coming into shore. I wonder if I can blow this up again. Turning around. Turning around. Turn around. There we go. Yep. Okay. Pretty sure that wasn't there before. I'm sure I'll look back and find that it was. Still destroyed? Still destroyed. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Oh hey, my health is regenerating. So it is actually the sun coming up, not whether or not it says the sun is up on my little radar meteorology thing. I like how he just said, in the swamp. And I just instantly know exactly where in the swamp he means. That's rot fiends, not drowners. Back! Dang it. That's not normal.
Peller's body in good shape. Even where the Peller smashed his head in. Gotta incinerate it. That ought to get the Spectre to leave.
Huh. So he didn't even bury him. But dude, how long ago must this have been?
Leave the world of the living. Never return again.
Oh. That's all? Well, you know, the cleansing magic of fire. Can't examine it again. Alright, back to my boat then, I guess. Is the Peller back at his hut? Because that's kind of far away. He's way back up at his hut. Dang it. I guess we just port back up in Mid-Cops. And then just ride on up there. Hangman's Alley. This road is lined with the hanged bodies of peasants who opposed their new rulers or had the bad luck of happening across bandits who had nothing against adding another dangling installation to the boulevard scenery. Lovely. Alright. Let's not waste time then. There's so much going on. Well, I guess we are going to be on the road for a while now, so let me start my next dream. It was really interesting how it happened. It was a, the dream kind of played out like it was a video game. It was pretty nifty. Basically, it was like I was playing a first-person video game, and it was a scary dream, kind of. So it was cool. It was like a horror game, though it was rather action-y. I want to say I was like a 10-year-old kid, though it doesn't seem like I should be, considering the things that I do later in the dream, but I'm pretty sure I'm like a 10-year-old kid. I am going with my parents to check out like a new apartment complex that we're gonna live in, supposedly. We get there, and for some reason, just because dreams are wacky, I guess, this apartment complex was just in the middle of the desert. It was just the only building in the middle of a vast... Okay, the gas did not go that far. But only building just in the middle of a vast city desert. And my parents are walking around the outside of the building, checking it out. And I go into the building. It's actually a pretty small building. Go. Gosh, why do I always have to press the button twice? It's actually a pretty small building, and I go inside. And I am of the impression, for some reason, maybe my parents told me, maybe I just heard somewhere, that there are supposed to be kids in the apartment for me to play with. Should we go up to this harbor? Nah, we'll go around this way, it'll be faster. So there's supposed to be kids in the apartment that I can play with. And so, I'm looking around the inside of the building, and I am whistling. I'm whistling around the inside of the building. I believe the tune I was whistling was... or something like that. Like, I just keep whistling that over and over, and somebody is answering me. I just hear somewhere else on the building, somebody else is whistling the same thing back at me. And I keep looking around for it, but it seems to keep coming from different places. And it's just leading me all over the place. Eventually, I go back out to my parents. They're ready to come inside. And I somehow get separated from them, and then I hear a noise. I go to where the noise came from, and... What?
Who are you talking?
I'm recording.
For 2 hours straight?
Yeah,
Recording what?
my game.
Why are you recording your game?
It's just fun. There's some people like to watch it, and I don't have anybody watching me yet, but somebody might, and it's fun to talk to myself, I found. Sorry about that. Where was I? I hear a noise. I go to where the noise came from, and I see... I don't know if I see my mom being dragged into a door or not, but either that or I just see a door close and I go to it. And I look inside the peephole of the door, which I can reach for some reason, even though I'm a little kid. And I know you can't actually look inside peepholes, that peepholes don't work that way, but I do anyway. And I see two burly men, like, handling my mom, manhandling her, like trying to restrain her. And so I barge in, and one of them just like grabs me and throws me into a corner of the room. And while in that corner, I see that one man has my dad, like, in a chokehold on the other side of the room, and then I just watch as he takes a knife and slits my dad's throat. Dad is dead. So I look next to me and I see a shovel, a very small shovel that is like me-sized, and so I grab it and I just start going to town on these large, full-grown men, little 10-year-old me with a shovel. And you know how, if you've ever had a dream where you're fighting someone, like there are a couple different fight dreams, and this was one of those dreams where I was somehow, I wasn't like a ninja, I wasn't an amazing fighter, but it was like luck was with me. And those are awesome dreams when you're in a fight and it just, everything goes right. Like, I hit one guy in the head, I hit the other guy before the first guy could recover from the first hit, I hit him again, and the other guy came at me from behind and I just butt him in the face with the back end of the shovel. It was awesome. I don't remember if I just knocked them out or if I actually killed them, but one way or another, I take out the two guys in the room. Next thing I know, I don't remember if anything happened in between or not, or if it just like scene jumped, but next thing I know, I'm in a room full of like water that's just over knee high on me. And oh wait, no, I forgot. Before that, a third guy comes into the room with a freaking sword, like straight up Middle Eastern style saber, and he comes at me and I somehow also manage to take him out with the shovel. And I take the sword. Next thing I know, I'm in this room full of over-the-knee water. And suddenly there are just zombies coming at me from all directions. And every one of them goes down with one hit. I like cut a head off here, an arm off there. And I'm just cutting down hordes of zombies that are coming at me from the water. What was that noise? I want to come up here. So, I'm just cutting down zombies. Next thing I know, I look behind me and see one more coming at me. I hit him, and I see that this one is a little boy. It's a little boy zombie. I hit him, and he doesn't die. Instead, he takes the hit, and then grabs me by the throat and puts me into the water. And somehow just by like dream logic, you know, sometimes the dream just gives you information without it ever actually happening. But somehow I just know that this boy is the person who was whistling at me before. And so he's got me in the water. I just take the sword and stab him with it, and he gets off of me. I get up and I don't see him, but I know he's still there. And so then it becomes like a mini game of him